It's time for a little extra cuteness in your day as we help a couple of adorable dogs find a home in this week's Pick of the Litter, brought to us by Best Mattress.
Talia and Melina are here from Pawsitive Difference with this week's star pup duo, Sparky and Idaho.
Yay!
Hi guys, good morning.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Look
Good.
at the
Thank
cute
you for
little
having us.
faces we've got in studio today.
We
They're
get
just
so distracted.
precious. I know, we do. We would just stare at them for this entire time, that's
Right,
for
Buzz?
sure, and give them all the love.
Yeah.
How did they come to your rescue, these two?
So Idaho came to us. He was left with his sister at a groomer, found by a Good Samaritan. They were in really bad shape. The groomer obviously bathed them, groomed them, and when she did, she saw that his eye was totally bulging and infected. So we needed to do a quick vet visit as quickly as possible, and they said that's past salvaging that, so they needed to remove the eye. That was a few weeks ago. He had his eye removed. He's doing fantastic, living in the moment. Starting to play again and be a dog again, so he and his sister are doing well.
He's such a handsome boy.
Really is.
Yes, he is.
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
he is.
And I can speak from experience. I have a dog with one eye as well, guys. Dogs with one eye have a perfectly fine existence.
Oh, yeah.
He can see just fine.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. And this
lovable.
Yeah, this little fella right here. What's his story?
Sparky came to us with a sibling. There was 8 siblings. Just, you know, puppies are dumped and left.
Just watch your stuff.
You're on TV.
There you go. Unfortunately, you know, people, they're not careful with their dogs and they breed. Maybe it was an accident. We don't really know.
Yeah.
We just know that when there's puppies like that, we try to get them in as quickly as possible, get them socialized and get them their shots. He's already neutered. He's already got all his shots. So he's ready.
Yeah, he's ready for the right home. Now, speaking of homes, what would be their ideal situation, and what are sort of their personalities like?
Well, Sparky, he loves other dogs, so I think he would be best with other dogs to play with. He does. I know he's being really chill right now, but he is a puppy still, needs a lot of exercise.
Sorry, I'm going to move back. I want everyone at home to see this cute face. All you guys are seeing in my jacket right now. Look at this guy.
Oh my goodness!
Jackie, look, you're on TV.
He's not always like this.
Yeah.
You know, he has his. It's very typical puppy, very trainable, very smart. He loves people. So very easy, but it is a lot of work at the beginning.
Sparky is funky.
It is a commitment to take on a puppy. We do include training classes with all our dogs, so I hope to see him, whoever adopts him will bring him to class and get him off to a good start.
He's a good boy.
And what about for Idaho?
Idaho's great. He, you kind of, this is, you see what you
This is him, right?
This is him. He, and he's so chill, actually, that one of your producers walked in earlier and I heard this little growl. So he's maybe a little hesitant with men, and probably due to his size, just a quiet home, you know, nothing too rambunctious, but he's really good. He's sweet, lovable, wonderful.
No, that's definitely true. I mean, you know, we talk to rescues every week, of course, during the segment, and we get to show off some incredible dogs. Are there any, like, important need-to-knows for people who are maybe adopting for the first time that they may not be aware of or haven't thought about? Anything that you'd like to share?
Yes, it's definitely a commitment. You have to know, especially if you don't have any, or if you're adding, you have to consider your other dog. You got to consider if you got time, if you know, it is a change in your lifestyle once you get a dog. Hopefully for the best. You get to go out more for walks, you get to more exercise, go play, more love, but it is a commitment, so people have to be ready for that. Yes.
Yeah. You know, as a rescue, obviously donations are so imperative to the work that you guys do, but are there any other pressing needs right now that you have?
Well, right now we have quite a few dogs that are larger dogs, a lot harder to find fosters for. They're in boarding. We have a partner with Doggy District. They're fantastic. They board some of our dogs and they help a lot. But we need to get those dogs adopted as soon as possible, get them out of there. We do have a special right now going on till the end of the month. The adoption fee is only $50.
Great,
And they're all adults. They're mostly our bigger dogs. You're looking at shepherds. What else do we have?
Cattle dogs, retrievers.
And the benefit is that you guys have events every weekend where people can come and check out some of these bigger dogs and other dogs like Idaho and Sparky here.
Every weekend, Saturdays in Henderson at PetSmart. And then Sundays, it's at Summerlin,
Yeah.
Charleston, Hualapai.
Great. Well, thank you so
thank
much
you.
for joining
Yeah.
us
Thank
and
you for
bringing
having
these
us.
cuties in.
Thanks, Idaho.
You can meet Sparky and Idaho at both of Pawsitive Difference's upcoming adoption events.
And remember, if you do adopt either or both of them after watching them on this segment, Best Mattress will gift you a free pet bed.